Hey guys, it's Carrie with King Concoctions back for another cold process soap video. Today I'm making a soap for my grandmother. She her favorite scent is lilac, so I bought this lilac fragrance oil from Southern Sensation. I'm going to blend it up with two different shades of purple, and so what I've done, and you'll see when I actually make the colors, is I blended a dark purple, like a maroon, not a maroon, but a mauve colored purple with mostly this purple and then a little bit of this pink. And these are just more of those micas that came from eBay. I'm all set and ready to go, so let's get soaping. Adding my lye water. And now to buzz it up. Okay, I have a very light thin trace here. I am going to add my fragrance oil straight to this whole batch, since I don't plan on using any titanium dioxide, and I'm going to do I'm probably going to do an in the pot swirl. I'm looking for just a very subtle sort of difference in the shades of purple. You'll see when I get to that. But so anyways, I'm going to add the fragrance oil now because I read online on a couple of forums that this one might rise or it might accelerate, so we will see. It is a floral fragrance and it has a very nice, strong floral scent. It actually reminds me of a florist I used to go to when I was young with my parents. So, I guess they had a lot of lilac. Anyways, I am going to add it to the batch, and then if it rices on me, then I am going to blitz it up, and hopefully that will get rid of all the ricing, and then we'll get to adding the color. And it gives me no trouble whatsoever. Go figure. It seems to be behaving really well. I am super pleased. That means, of course, it probably isn't the one that I researched, because I said this before, but the Southern Sensations doesn't really provide any information about the fragrance oils themselves. So I often use the Crafter's Choice website, because that's what most of the products in their store are Crafter's Choice. So, and Crafter's Choice had two different types of lilac scents listed, neither of them lilac or white spring lilac, which is the other name on the side of that bowl there. And a little bit more than that. About 50% of the oils or so, and a little bit more. There's no exact science to this part. Alright. So I'm going to add just a little bit of color into this one, because this is the one I want to be lighter. It does seem to be accelerating at least a little bit. This is definitely accelerating, which is what the last floral fragrance did on me. So I am going to rush here a little bit, add the rest of the color to this bigger batch. Hopefully that makes it a darker purple. It's definitely darker. I think you'll be able to see the difference once the two soaps are mixed together here. Alright, so I'm just going to do an in the pot swirl. While I still can, because this is moving quite fast. When I bring my mold over here, you're going to see the sides look a little bit different. They were the last time I used this mold. This mold actually comes with impression mats. I'm using them this time because I don't intend on adding anything fancy to the top. My grandmother, I love her, probably wouldn't know what to do with a soap that fancy, so I'm just going to run my spatula here through it really fast, and then I'm going to pour it in my mold. So here you can see the mold has a sort of, cobblestone look, and they're actually separate pieces from the overall liner, and what I've done is I've attached them to the sides using Vaseline. which is what I do to stick it to the sides of the plastic mold anyways. I have 3 of these molds, and so that's why I have 3 of the same impression mat. The molds themselves only really come with one, well, it comes with 2, but they're 2 different impressions. The other one is more geometric squares. So you can see my mold is quite full, even though I have some more soap left. So I'm just going to try and do a textured top here while I can. So I'm just going to texture the top here with a spoon and try and mount it up in the middle here a little bit. While I'm doing this, let's do the YouTube thing. Hit the like button if you like this video. Maybe subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the bell. I upload about once a week, and I really appreciate it. Oh, and don't forget to leave me a comment. I'd love to know what you think. Alright, so there's the lilac soap. I'm bringing it up for a closer look, even though there's nothing particularly special about it, but there it is. I am going to spritz it with 99% rubbing alcohol, stick it in my oven, and let it be overnight, and then I will cut it tomorrow. And this is the 99% rubbing alcohol is just to prevent soda ash. So that's it. I will see you when she's ready to cut. Okay guys, I am back to cut the lilac soap. I think I'm going to call this my grandma's lilac soap. Or my grandma's lilac soap, maybe. I don't know. Something. I'm going to try and actually leave the grandma in there. Because it has such a nice, clean, floral scent to it. But it's ready to cut. So I'm just going to get right to it. I really like how adding those liners or those impression mats to the sides of the mold make the bar slightly thinner. I really do like the tall and skinny bars. First cut. It's been about a little over a day. I'm cutting this just before work. Oh, so very subtle color shift there. Ooh, you can even see some of the, I can see it in real life. I don't know if you can see it on camera. You can see some of the shimmer from the mica in there. Bar number 2. Here's what the pebbling on the side looks like. It's still pretty early in the morning, so I haven't got a lot to say. I'm really pleased with how the soap came out. I've kind of had it in my brain to do just a basic purple soap for a while now. I was going to do it with lavender essential oil, but lavender essential oil is not that cheap, so I haven't gotten into essential oils yet. But maybe one day. I really do like the subtle purple effect in there. It looks like it's intentionally just one solid color that's, you know, because it's homemade soap, it looks a little more rustic than it does look like an intentional design. It reminds me very similar to the coffee soap, except it's prettier. It's very easy to cut. I did add sodium lactate to this batch, just so that getting it out of the mold would be easy. Although it was really easy with those liners, like easier than it is normally. So at this point, I'm just going to fast forward for the rest of the video, and I'll see you when I'm on the last bar. And here's the last bar. It'll fudge the cutting a little bit, but that's all right. I really like how this soap came out. This one didn't only go through partial gel phase, it looks like. That's all right. That side did anyways. You can see because of the ring. That's all right. I could kind of tell that from when I unmolded it that the sides were, a couple of the sides were different shades of purple. So not intentional ones that I made. And it's cool because this little bit has a little bit of natural soap color in there, just from, I guess I didn't mix it properly, or I didn't mix in the color well enough. So, but that's my grandma's lavender soap, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. The downside to being a cat owner is occasionally you'll find cat hairs in least expected places.